So our next talk is going to be by Professor KangYoon Lee. He is leading one of the top federated learning labs in Korea. And so he really is pushing a lot of the work in federated learning in Korea forward and deploying it in many different scenarios, including medical-related ones. We've been working with this lab now for more than a year as a design partner, and he's going to tell us about recent work they've done that builds on Flower but provides a new functionality that's been very useful for many different types of settings. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you.
Wow, thanks for the introduction to me, and it's very glad to speak about my progress. FedOps is my brand name, and it's enhancing federated learning framework with Flower for the federated learning marketplace. So I had a chance to explain about FedOps, what it is, to kind of tool to simplify, pick up AI model, and then make a life cycle management for the federated environment. So we have 5 functions, basically, FL Scalize, and the manager functions each side, and also the contribution evaluation and client selection, and also the integrating blockchain federated learnings, and also distribution models, and then also provide monitoring functions, all of these. So it is basic FedOps functions, and we provide as a community base. So it's almost same as Flowers, and top of Flower and install FedOps, then we can automatically install Flowers, and we can enjoy the federated learning environment. Also support GitHub and the Slack. So the people engaged in these communities, and we provide the solutions to them. So today I'd like to explain more about functions and the use cases we are considering this time. So baselines and already explained, and we support monitoring, simulation, and to monitor 1D, we integrated the base function and the silos. We brought the specific use case for by using RMECS. It's the local model emulation for client selection. Basically, the client selection is one of important issues. So based on gradient or loss or AUC and accuracies and many ideas how we select the client for the heterogeneous management. So we provide what is the best way to select the model. And also we are explaining this downstairs as a poster, so you can see it. And also we are implementing dynamic adaptive optimization, which is there are many cases to select a client. So what is the best way to select the client? So dynamically adaptive select the client, we will provide it. And the mobile case, so we support Pluto Manager. So one application can support iOS and Android together. That's quite a unique function by FedOps, so we can enjoy. And also it was tested by AWS Device Palm as well. And also provide certain several use cases as an industry pack. So the SAMD is on downstairs posters also explain about this. It's cases, so we'll explain more about this. As SAMD, we call this software as medical devices. So hospitals has kind of, the scenario is a severity classification, the emergency room, emergency department, how we manage once the patient come to the emergency room, then we can arrange the severity and then to manage the the patient. So there are big data set managed by Korean government. It's 11 million record, more for emergency medical records. So, and also gathered from 72 hospitals. So it's big data, and we allocate newly and then cross silos and make solutions and applying RMECS, our client selection solutions, and make a result. So you can see the posters, and then that's the result. And it's the cross-device mobile solutions, so the Bluetooth so we support, so we can support iOS and Android the devices as well. And also it support tested on AWS test cases. And another scenarios we are shooting for the cases is one is decentralized clinical trial. From the centralized to decentralized is current trend to how we apply. So this clinical trial is this time everybody need to be in the hospital or CTC, so they need to give the data and so on. But it's need to make a data at home or their places and aggregate, and then we can provide. The solution is the DCT. So there are two ways. One is cross silo. Is the many hospitals come together for the specific disease, then they can use cross silos. And also they can use cross-device solutions at home as Federated Learning client, and also the hospital side as Federated Learning servers, and we can make together. So, and we need to consider more about the my data. In Korea, we call my data. England, my data, and Sweden is my health. It's a kind of personal data treatment management. In Korea's government manages a certain site and put the my data and get the data, and we can and treat. So. Personally, he can manage and he can get incentive from my data, so and so on. So it is new requirement how we integrate together this solution. So we need to consider more on these areas. We are considering to deploying these scenarios. And it is also pharmacovigilance is a scenario. So prevent adverse effect or identify hazard and minimize risks. So get information from hospital, institution, and personnel, and publications, and then we identify what are hazards, so how we can minimize the risks. So we need to consider more about it. Also, we can think about his individual my data, and then how we apply to the solution. And also, hospitals many hospitals has their own common data models. So we get the data models and keep preserving the privacy, and then how we aggregate and then generate the information. This another consideration to support CDM and as a CDM PAM, and then make a Federated Learning application. Is the new consideration. So it is kind of multi-centers, multi-institutions, or the multi-organization is they need to collaboration, and also they need to compete together. So to provide this kind of multi-organization solution, we need to require, and it makes a certain kind of marketplace and industry requirement. So Melody is one of famous the federated learning use cases for the pharma new drug discoveries by using ledger solutions. So we need to consider with how we manage the individual contributions for the institutions. So blockchain kind of smart contract or ledger solution integrations and evaluations and securities, those are our research items to consider more about. So it is kind of general framework to provide co-opetition framework. So now we are approaching to the market. It's like FedOps is still considering about how we aggregate personalization and the client selection strategies. These are focused items we need to research continuously, and also combining blockchain, BCFL, and securities. That's the basic research areas. And then top of Flower. Flower has the baselines and so and other experience to provide the solution to commercially, and then we combine our FedOps the service model and into the market. It's getting the larger and larger for federated learning requirement. It makes Fed marketplaces. So generally industry the market, and also pharma and medical, finance, energies. We already saw several talk about the energies. So it is, we are going to the marketplaces. So we are preparing and then make on the cases with Flower. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for the listening. Thank you.
So we have time for questions. Do we have questions in the room or online? Let's start with online, since we've been neglecting them a little bit. Charles, anything there? Not yet? Okay. How about in the room? Any questions? No, I guess, well, while we wait, I mean, one question I had was, how much faster do you think using the FedOps platform does it make somebody if they want to build an application or system?
Okay. Yes, very good question. So we can, if you bring certain the models, machine learning or AI models, then quickly we scalealize and then learn, and then and then you can see. So Kubernetes environment that makes time to learn, but 1 hour, 2 hours, you can, if the application is simple, then you can deploy very easily.
Okay, great. So much faster. Any other? There's a question down here.
Yeah. Well, hello. Thank you very much for the presentation. One simple question. I saw that you were working mainly on cross silos, right? But is this solution also applicable or usable for cross-device federated learning?
Oh, actually, we cross-silo models that we are implementing for the emergency room severity classifications, and also cross-device for the many devices, iOS and Android is. So we have different use cases as well. So tomorrow we will have new posters for cross devices.
Great. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, let's thank the speaker again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.